Hi everybody, welcome to the Soulful Soul. My name is Gladys and this is the monthly zodiac readings. For those who don't know, the way I read is I focus more on the lessons and the personal growth that you can get from the tarot rather than the outcome. I prefer to use the Celtic cross because it gives a general overview of issues, but even in doing so I focus more on the lessons and the advice than the outcome, because there are no predetermined outcomes, right? That we do have an impact, even if in the reading the Celtic cross has a future card and an outcome card. My focus is not on that, but on what you can do in the now. Okay, so if that works for you, then you're in the right place. This is the reading for Gemini. Welcome back, Gemini. This is your reading for the month of November. Okay, so you've had a few cards jump out. I'm going to take them because I think they feel right. Oh, nice outcome there, Gemini. You have the Three of Wands in your beneath the deck. You have the Three of Wands, so maybe you're getting ready for ships to come in, proverbial. I'm trying to get this balance here. Okay, maybe that's better. Okay, Gemini, let's see what we have for you. You get the Nine of Coins at the center. It's in reverse, so you're feeling like you've lost something possibly. And I don't know why the Seven of Cups is debauchery. I mean, they're just having a kiss and cuddle in the ocean. What's wrong with that? But the Seven of Cups is about choices, beloveds. It's about you making a choice on something. But you're feeling maybe like you've lost something materially. Maybe a situation has led to that. Let's see, the first round is always just the base, and then I deepen with the second round of clarifiers. Okay, sorry. What you need to think about is the Seven of Wands, another seven, standing up. It's about thinking about how you stand up, how you show up. There's an issue of that. I think you so far have a couple of wands here, Six of Wands in the reverse. Something didn't feel like a victory. Something maybe has ended, but it's not pleasant maybe. So I'm getting all this passion, but it's all reversed except for the Three of Wands. So something is feeling topsy-turvy, I feel, unclear. And maybe it's because of choices that you've made, or a choice that you've made. Doesn't mean it's a wrong choice, Sometimes we make a choice and we have to go into the unclear waters. And that's okay, But let's see what the other cards and the clarifiers say. Beneath, in your unconscious, you get the Empress. So there's this mother energy beneath that is feminine energy. It's an energy of fertility, but it's in reverse. So is there a way you are not honoring the feminine or a feminine around you? or the feminine within. Let's see. In the near future, you get the Judgment card. So it feels like something that should be over is not over. Like things are not resolved. And with the Victory card, that's the impression I'm getting. Like things are not properly resolved yet. And maybe it's around finances. It could be around humans. Yeah. You get the Prince of Wands. So the Knight of Wands. Maybe you're feeling, Gemini, like you are ready to move forward, but maybe it's not time yet. Maybe you're feeling stuck because something hasn't been resolved yet. Around you get the Moon, and I feel like it's exactly that. There's so much that's still unclear yet. There might be games being played. Something's not resolved yet, Gemini. Something needs to be resolved. There's hidden things. There might be secrets. There's a lot of imbalance at the moment, right? And look at that. You get the card of balance. Needing balance. I think that's a theme for you. Also with them, you get a number of balance. Oh, well, I mentioned balance in relation to that. So maybe things are shifting, and that's why there's a lack of balance at the moment. But it's not a train smash. It looks like maybe you will be offering love or something passionate to someone, or someone will be offering something passionate to you. It doesn't have to be a someone, it could be an entity as well. Let's get clarifiers, and then we can see what this is all about. I'll take these. Okay. And you get the Six of Swords in the reverse beneath the deck. So I think you're still in a place of a bit of turbulence. Gemini. There's things, you have so many swords here, like maybe harsh words and head games, and like you get the Six of Swords there as well. Like what is this? Anyway, let's see. The Nine of Pentacles, clarifying the Nine of Pentacles, you get the King of Cups. So it's possible you were involved with someone you loved. Maybe there was a very loving relation, or there is a loving relationship around you, with you, that is maybe there's a lot of love, but there's a lack of material, but you're worried about material possessions. But it feels like a new love there, or a deep love. It could be you're dealing with a water sign. It could simply be that, work-wise, if it's not love. But what it could talk about is a new job, but there's not a lot of money, but there's a lot of passion. You feel a lot of love, emotional connection to this, but it maybe doesn't pay the bills, so maybe that's a concern for you. You get the Seven of Cups, which is about choices, and you get it with the Knave of Wands. There's this, it's a Page of Wands. Yeah, maybe you have made a choice. Maybe you've made a choice. Maybe you are being cautioned about a choice. Let me think about this, Gemini. Well, okay, for some gems, there might be two relationships, or yeah. So there's this relationship that's feeling unstable at the moment, and it might be because of finances. This could, Gemini, represent you, that you're feeling full of love for the world, and maybe you're in love, but you don't feel like you have anything to offer because you're not financially stable yet. And then this one, I feel, comes as a warning, is to be careful about how you choose, because the Knave of Wands in the reverse might not be the right thing for you right now, you know. Just think about that. Look, I don't have all the answers. You do. I can point you to them, and I think that's what the tarot helps with, right? So think about this. Is there a Page of Wands, a young energy around you that you feel drawn to, but you are not sure of? Trust your gut on that, you know. And like I say, it could be the Page of Wands could represent a new offer that seems very passionate, you know, but you get it with the Seven of Cups. So it's like a caution. Just watch, you know. And then, Gemini, you get the Seven of Wands with the Ten of Swords. So maybe there's some ending here. Ten of Swords is in reverse. Wow, that's so interesting. There's something going on about how you've been showing up. And with the Ten of Swords, maybe you've been in your head. I mean, you're an air sign, so it's natural. That's a natural home for you. So maybe you need to be thinking about that, how you show up. Do you show up with your head first? And is that what is required right now? Or are you needing a bit more Empress energy? You get with the Victory card, the Six of Wands, you get the Eight of Swords. So there was maybe something has been feeling like a trap, but I think you're coming out of it. Something felt like a trap, and something you thought was the be all and end all maybe felt like a trap, and you're coming out of that. And then in your unconscious, you get the Justice, and you get the Empress in the reverse, dear hearts. So, I mean, okay, sign-wise, you could be dealing with a Taurus and Libra. It might be these choices that are available to you, you know. You know, it could be one looks exciting, one looks more emotional and steady, but not financially stable, and this one just looks like, oh, fun to be had. But with the Empress and the Justice card in your unconscious, I think you are being required to look at what is fair. Maybe what is fair to the Empress. Let me just... I think what this is saying is that you want something that is fair to you, Gemini. That's what is motivating you. You want something that's fair to you. And maybe you don't know what that is right now. And so you're wafting around with these situations, maybe, or playing games, you know. But you want, and beneath the surface, there's this need for something fair. Especially if there's this Empress energy around you, there's a need for fairness on that Empress, or you are the one that's embodying the Empress energy, but you're feeling you're not getting your justice deserts as the Divine Feminine. Think about it, Gemini. Are you are you representative of the Divine Feminine in this situation? Is another? Or is there a situation that requires this feminine energy from you? It will be different for each of you. In the near future, you get the Judgment card with the Three of Pentacles, and it's like something is not resolved. Some partnership is not resolved, and it might be really rocky right now, you know. And that's just the way it is, Gemini. You get with the Prince of the Knight of Wands, you get the Nine of Swords. All these head games. Should I move forward? Should I stay back? And you're stuck in your head, dear Gemini. Maybe that's what, you know, like the thing I just see here is all these swords. There's another sword in your near future, in your outcome, but maybe it's a good sign there. Let me just go and check on that. Sounds like right. And so I was saying there's that, right? And you get the Three of Wands again in your advice. So let's see what comes up. So there's this unclear energy, and it comes the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Gemini, what I'm going to suggest is that you need to be doing some spirit work, you know, not from your head, but from your heart. I think you need to be doing some heart-centered work. Here in your advice, you get the finding balance with the Three of Wands. And this came up for one sign that I did yesterday. This I think you need balance between head and heart, maybe, but also between your work and life balance. Work and there's some balance is needed. You're juggling things is what I'm feeling. Yeah. I'm going to get some clarifiers for you. For your outcome, you get the King of Swords and the King of Cups. So maybe you will have choices. Maybe that's what the choices point out to, like the King of Swords it could be an air sign and a water sign, but I see fire there. Maybe you're going to have lots of choices, Gemini. But here in the future, both these look like good options, right? But maybe what it's saying is that you're going to be torn between a head decision and a heart decision, and maybe that's what this balance is about, head or heart. But let's get another advice card. And you know, the Six of Swords wants to fly out. Let's leave it. And I'm going to draw one from the Herbcrafters. This one. Queen of Wands. Standing in your power, Gemini. You know, believing in your passions, believing that your dreams can come true. I think that's part of your, I think what the message is saying is, instead of being stuck in your head, one way of taking yourself out of your head is to do practical things. You get the Two of Coins there. Balance your head with doing practical things, art, poetry, dancing, maybe even lots of walking, meditative walking, you know, something like that, Gemini. Let me get this one might just also echo all this and give us one more piece of advice. I'm going to give the descriptions in the description box of these cards because they talk about herbs. So I'll tell you about the authors and artists' interpretation of those herbs as they relate to the cards, you know. Or I'll just tell you about the herbs, or, you know, whatever the message is. Why am I pulling another one? Six of Earth. Oh, this is beautiful. You are working towards your balanced, dear hearts. You are working towards something that's more meaningful and balanced. But I feel like that's your aim. Just think about this fairness. Six of Coins is also about fairness. So think about what fairness feels like for you, Gemini, and be fair to yourself as well. But I feel like you need to discern here, or you need to be honest with yourself about. I think you need to own this energy or acknowledge this energy in the way I mentioned it. But I feel like you need to be getting in touch with the more practical and passionate side of yourself as a way of bringing about this balance with whatever's going on here. Okay, Gemini, I'm going to leave it there. I hope this helps you. Please won't you share how it read for you, and give me a like if you like, and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll chat with you again soon. Bye.